Right, so this animal is ruminating at the moment and sunning itself, doing a bit of 2-in-1. Just waiting for that warm sun. Now it's a little bit cold this morning, although we did mention earlier on that it's going to be about 27 degrees today. So we're going to wait for those warm temperatures. But before it gets warm, most of the animals are just going to have to see this this cold breeze that's coming through here. And so just to sit on the rocks like that is a good place to be. I think for us as people, if we were out exposed in the nature right now, we would also be sitting on rocks waiting for the sun and just warming up.
And we are on an angle, and the hill makes things look a bit difficult, but it's just the way we're positioned and the way the elephant is standing. He's facing uphill now, having munched enormous amounts of that sweet thorn acacia. He's now going to feed on some forbs and wildflowers. Nice balanced diet. Itchy eye. He's a bit sleepy, maybe. Now in situations like this, some people might think, what do we do if an elephant comes closer? Well, if you're sitting and there's plenty of space, an elephant comes closer to you, in my opinion, just sit still. Don't start the car. Just relax into it.
But looks okay, you know. Yeah. Doesn't look too weak, so it's obviously suckling. And Mum is definitely quite sort of wet about the mammary glands. Oof, but that afterbirth is definitely still inside her.
I suppose in the wilderness every day is a blessing, so it really is good to see that they're out and about this morning and another day under the African sun.
It is, and I'm hoping that this situation will resolve itself. That elephant is very small. Look at the afterbirth there, the umbilical cord. If she stands on that, I wonder if it's not going to precipitate some sort of emergence. Oh, look at this little baby.
Shame.
This is too good. Well, looks like he survived one challenge and he's on to what seems to be the most difficult one for the morning for him. I think he's probably going to try and find somewhere a little bit easier to push him and his girl up on. I always find it so funny how the female just latches on and he just doesn't care. He's like, don't worry girl, I'll get you up there, I'm big and strong enough. Ding ding ding, no. Yeah. Just checking, is this hill doable? Yeah, it's doable. Let's go. Look, almost. Oh. Here we go again. Maybe this one. This one looks promising. This one looks very promising. Ah, female's on the wrong side. Maybe. No. Hours of entertainment. I don't understand people who can't spend time outside. Hey, this is better than watching paint dry.
Wow, everyone, have a look at that. Not something you see every day.
She's about 4 feet away from the end of the vehicle. And this little one is suckling for milk. Isn't that amazing? It was probably born maybe 2 days ago. And you can see the mother has still got the umbilical cord hanging out of her. She's not very comfortable, the mother. We might just need to move. The mum's just looking at us as if she's a little upset. But I think if we sit quietly, it'll all be fine. She's seen us before, so I don't think it's going to be an issue. But this tiny little one has very recently been born. It's also a little bit nervous. You can see the head is held up quite high. You can see the pink around its eyes. And it's very unsteady on its feet. It's also a little bit nervous. You can see the head is held up quite high. You can see the pink around its eyes. And it's very unsteady on its feet. And that's the elephant that was eating the Gymnosporia buxifolia bushes. Oh, and off they've gone.
What's doing? I love it. He wants to get involved in the pushing. Mum's gonna slowly and casually walk over towards baby. Make sure it's still in view. And those are some boys there pushing each other around. It's typical. You don't see cows pushing each other. If there is ever a cow pushing, it's generally pushing another one away, and often involves tusks towards the backside. You don't see cows facing up like this and pushing face to face. Happy Wednesday, everybody. There we go. He's now interested in the cow after pushing and shoving. Now the other young bull will push him from behind. They're very tactile animals, elephants. They love touching and caressing, and there's lots of communication that goes on with their body language. Enormous amounts of vocal communication as well.